Alright. Seems we are live. Hello, Creative Ferret. Welcome to the stream. Always good to see you. ETOH palm grind when? I don't know. I don't know when that's going to happen. We'll maybe play ETOH another day. Eventually. Let's see. Alright. So, what's on the agenda for today? Well, we are playing 0PLAYER. So that's this game here that was, I think, featured on the Thinky Puzzle Games Discord. And yeah, it's a pretty interesting little game. It's not really a game in the sense that it's actually just a PNG image. But yeah, we're going to be giving this a try. Does this have players? Apparently, it has 0 players because it's non-interactive entertainment, supposedly. At least, like, according to the Wikipedia definition. So, yeah, that's what this is about. So, before we get started, I just wanted to say that, you know, there's not really any OST for this game, right? Because it's just a PNG. So, I decided we're gonna put on some royalty-free, no attribution music from the YouTube music library. So I picked out like a selection of like a whole bunch of songs from like their jazz catalog, and that's what we're gonna be listening to today as we go through these puzzles here. I might just bump down the volume a little bit actually here. A little bit loud for me. There we go. And we can begin. Boo, you don't like it? I know you like your very intense music, sorry. You hate jazz? I mean, fair I guess if you don't like it. I don't know, I thought this was gonna be a nice chill activity, so I wanted to pick something that was, you know, something a little bit more along those lines. So I picked a lot of like really calm music for the most part. And what else? Oh wait, this game came with a README, and that's pretty much it. So there are actually a few files here. There's a credits text document. There's a hints folder. Apparently the hints folder will have labels for different areas on the PNG. There's also a README that tells you how to interact with the other hints. So, yeah, we can look at the hints folder if I get stuck. Death metal music would fit perfectly. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's see. We also have a what is this README. So I'm going to read through this first. It says, 0PLAYER is an experimental puzzle game that exists entirely within the included image, 0player.png. While 0PLAYER's mechanics are consistent with those of a digital interactive game, its puzzles are designed for this non-interactive medium. We recommend using an image editor, not for laboriously emulating every single input, but for note-taking and as a visualization aid. Editors that can handle large images include Krita and Paint.net. So I'm using neither of those, I'm just using plain old Microsoft Paint. And lastly it says, we've also included a hints directory for further clarification about 0PLAYER's mechanics. And I will look at that if I get stuck, but otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much the entire thing. So yeah, let's get started here. So this is the entire game right here. Now, I did take a peek at this earlier, just to see what it was about, and from what I know, you actually start in the lower left corner here. You use Paint. Nice. I think like everybody's probably used Paint to some degree. So we're just gonna jump to like 75% here. Yeah, we can see there's like a bunch of lines and other stuff going on here. Oh yeah, this game also comes with a level editor apparently, which I haven't taken a look at, but if we beat this game, I'll probably take a peek at that as well. You did some of this game before stream? Okay, cool. So you've started this game? Let's see, how do I start? So yeah, I do know that you start in the lower left here, and it says, I think these are like the controls. So left mouse button allows you to select a tile, and using the arrow keys you should be able to move it around, but of course because we're in Microsoft Paint we can't exactly do that. So you can tell me if I'm doing something wrong or stupid, by the way, because I'm sure I'm going to do that. I'm thinking, instead of just like there's a lot of ways I could take or there's a lot of ways I could tackle this, right? Like I could try drawing arrows or like annotating this, saying like what's the sequence of inputs I need to make in order to get the tile from here to here, but I think I'm just gonna start by just moving this tile here. So we're gonna move this one up, like so. And it's gonna leave an ugly white block. Actually, I can probably do something about that. We can color picker this. There we go. Now we've got that on the left click, or sorry, the secondary color. So move this, and actually no, that I'm stupid. That's not how that works at all. Okay, never mind. It's just going to do that no matter what, huh? I guess we can always just fill it in. There we go. That's gonna get annoying fast though, so maybe I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to fuss over this kind of stuff too much. But yeah, here I'm the way I'm interpreting this is that this white circle is like a power line. Oh, you used arrows. Interesting. I'm gonna see how this works out. Hopefully it'll be fine. But yeah, I just want to try just moving stuff around this way, because it feels a little bit more like, you know, you're actually playing the sliding block puzzle. So I'm gonna move that there. I'm gonna move this guy up here. Right there. So now we've got this white wire running power through this line over to here. And I'm guessing we want to connect both of these because we want to keep the power from this thing going up north through this line of blocks. So I think what we're going to do is just slide this over to the right. Then slide this thing south. Alright. And then slide you to the west. Oh, whoops. Not what I wanted to do. Thankfully, undo does exist in this game. If you're using an image editor. There's an undo button. It's called Control Z. And then we can move this up here. And I think... Wait, no, that's not going to work. Is it? Okay, maybe I didn't want to do that. I need to get that to the center, right? So I think what I'm going to do... Yeah, what I'm going to do is move this aside. This is going to move over to the left temporarily. What do you mean? What do you mean I almost had it? What did I do wrong? I'm gonna move that there. We're getting there, okay? This'll work. I'll put that here. Chad CF1 badge on at 0. Alright, that goes there. And now this will go here. Alright, so that's all lined up. I wonder if there's like an easy way to pan the camera here. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna use the click and drag here. So we want what? This probably on the left. This has to be on the left. Okay, well there's only one way this can be moved, so this has to move out of the way first. I'll just put it all the way up, because why not? And you can be moved to the right and then up, like so. And then you move to the left. I'm assuming this is what we want, at least for now. I know that there's another wire here, but I don't have like a south wire at all, so I can't really do anything about that. So we're gonna have to just wire it straight through here. Alright, there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. This wire goes straight through there. And then goes over to the right. Okay, this one is still off. I might need to start marking which ones are on and which ones are off, actually. I don't know if this is a good thing to do or not, so I'm not going to do it. But it might come back and bite me later. Suppose we'll delete System 32. Well, we're not going to be deleting System 32 live on stream, that's for sure. I'm assuming I want to move this upwards, probably. Because there's nowhere else for this to go. So I think now we're being introduced to a new mechanic because like the colors have changed, right? So the green area is done, at least for now. I see this thing down here. I don't know what this is. Maybe this like opens this door. Like if we power this, then we can open this door, and then later we can run power to the heart. Like I think that's what we want to do. We want to run power to that heart there. But I think that if the power goes all the way through this wire to the right, I think it probably, when it hits one of these circles, it probably like stores it. It's almost like a checkpoint, I think. That'd be my guess. Again, they don't tell you the mechanics outright, so you kind of have to infer. But, you know, based on what I'm seeing here, there isn't really a whole lot else I can do. So, like, if I move this here, then I should have power here, which would let me put the straight piece in this place and move the power over here. And then we run into one of these boxes again, and I don't really know what that does. Major spoil, all you need to know is 2 + 2 = 4? Okay, sure. I'm not gonna continue this section yet. I actually want to go over here. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Oh wait, I think I can do this now. Okay, I don't know what the gray boxes are for, but this looks like it's something I can do right now. So if I can run power straight to this heart, I'm gonna just do that. I have a feeling we don't want to just put this piece up here. I mean, it's practically begging me to do that. And that seems too straightforward. Like, okay, let's say hypothetically this piece was here. This piece was here. We wouldn't be able to make it. But okay, if we had 2 straight pieces here and here, and then an angle up piece here, and then angle right piece here. No, we still can't make it. We don't have the we don't have enough distance. Okay, yeah, so that's why we need to use the bottom wire. So we need 2 straight pieces here and here, and then we can do the curl up, curl right, or sorry, curl left. Then we can do curl up again, and then curl left here. And I think that's going to work. At least that's kind of what I'm aiming for. So if I can get the power down here, that would be ideal. Something small for real. All I'm saying is that the box color does change how it works. Oh, really? The color of the box changes the mechanic? Okay, that's why you're gonna spoil? Alright. So, because this is yellow, it actually works differently? That's interesting. I guess we'll figure that out later. Okay, but right now I need to get power from here to here. I think the easiest way is probably to move this piece here, and then move these 2 pieces south. I'm gonna just do that. Yeah, this is gonna go here. And then we're just gonna move this piece south. And this piece also goes south. That should give us power through here. It has similar controls, but how it works for interactions changes. Don't worry about it for now. Okay. We'll see. We'll see if I actually get stuck with that stuff. Okay, so if I go up here, I can get one of the curly pieces over there, which I definitely want, I think. Yeah, so we can move this up here. That's ideal. And then we can move this here. Actually, this should work, because I can just move this to the west. Just a little bit. I'm just going to move you right here. Then I can just move this piece north. And I can also move it to the west. Like so. And then I can move this piece straight north. And there we go. I should have power all the way up here now, I think. I don't know what this does. Like, if this is a wall that, like, blocks it off and I need to do something to stop that. I'm going to assume that that's meaningful. And maybe in the future I'll figure out what to do about these. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. All of them, I think all the hearts have that, right? Let me just quickly take a quick peek at the map here. Okay, there's a wall there, but that's the center heart. Okay, yeah, this heart has a wall. This one also has the same wall. Okay, maybe it isn't meaningful. Okay, assuming that that's not meaningful, I'm gonna work through this area. Maybe... Oh, is yellow, like, you can rotate it, maybe? I'm wondering if that might be it. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it for now. Maybe it'll become obvious later. I think for now I can safely assume... Maybe I can't safely assume anything, but I'm gonna assume that if I hit one of these... Oh, let me change the brush size. It's tiny. Brush. This. Whoa, how do you... Maybe change the actual size of this thing. Oh no. I don't know how to use Microsoft Paint. I don't use Microsoft Paint. Okay, well. Maybe this one will be bigger? Oh, this one's huge. Also has like transparency. Okay, well, we can just use this for now. Hello? I clicked on it. Do I have to like, okay, I have to do that, apparently. We'll just do this now to mark that there's power there. And then we will just slide all the blocks down to the south. I'm just gonna drag all of these. Next game is -1 player. You have to die to play. Alright. So now we have power running through here. Presumably. Again, I don't know that that's the mechanic here. But I'm going to assume that that is the mechanic here. I don't know what this is. I don't know if I want to power this. Or if this actually does anything. I see there's like a white line or like a... something's going on here. It's connected to like the wall. I just don't understand what this is for. Does that maybe give power to this thing? Not that that would really matter though, right? Like I can't... Well, I can move this. I just don't really know why I would want to. Unless I... Okay, there's power here. Like maybe we could wire it through here and then it would come through this way? Oh, wait, no, hang on. I can power this thing. Oh, okay, that's why I would come back here. I can double back. Because now that this thing has power, I can use this as the power source instead of going from this side. Am I right? you can tell me. I don't mind. I think that that's correct though, right? If I have power right here, I can use this to go backwards through this line and then through this thing to this block. I think that's what I actually want here. Now, I don't know why I'm powering those gray boxes, but presumably they do something. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm glad I didn't start like drawing white lines all over all these, because yeah, it's not a permanent state change for sure. All right, you go back up, and I think we're gonna leave this guy here on the right. And this should now be powering this. So this looks fine, but we're probably gonna have to move it because we need the horizontal lines to end up over here. And there's all these like spacers as well, which we probably need to like push into the corners or like in these spots. This actually looks really tedious. But yeah, we need to move this over here. I also need to move it like here as well. Because I need to get this up one space. Oh god, I could just like move all of these over, I guess. And then this one can sit here. But yeah, we have this space here to work with. I guess I'll start by moving this. This might absolutely be the wrong way to do this, by the way. This is probably really stupid. Because I really want to move these blocks over. I'm gonna move these two to the left. Oh, my machine can't run Microsoft Paint. Alright, we're gonna move that there. And then all of these can come down. Actually, do I want to do that? Well, I think I do because I need to move this eventually. Or no, this has to move like here eventually. What do you want to tell me? Watching me not know is driving you insane? Why? Not everybody is an expert puzzle solver like you, okay? Not everybody has your skills. Once you know a mechanic, it invalidates some of the things I've been doing. Are you serious? Wait, am I doing things that are basically incorrect? Invalidate some things you've been doing. Oh my god. Alright, I am starting to become worried. You have too much knowledge, okay? You know too much. I guess I should say no spoilers, but I think you're adhering to that pretty well for the most part. One rule, box color. I'm starting to be worried. Cause I don't really, I don't know. Well, I assume that green boxes can just kind of be moved, right? Like, if there's an empty space, you can just move the green box. I guess I'll find out. Maybe I should take a hint. I don't know. Maybe I should go to the hints folder and take a hint. I don't know. The rule doesn't really affect the solution? Okay, interesting. Curious. How I move it is part of this rule? Really? Okay, don't spoil it for me. I do want to figure some things out on my own. Otherwise, there's no point in me playing the game. Alright, that goes there in the center. But I mean, they literally told me that you just click things and you slide them, right? So... yeah, I'm working off of what I know so far from what has been introduced. Oh, this is probably like so totally not what you're supposed to do at all. When you get to the yellow boxes, you should be able to figure it out. Okay. So maybe I am doing this too early. Oh, wait. Shoot. I just realized I need to get one of these blank boxes in here. So actually, I've been doing this like all wrong, I feel. Because now, if I slide this up here, what's next? There's going to be like an empty gap here, but then that's kind of a waste. We kind of need that empty gap to move stuff. Alright, I'm just going to undo. Okay, if I'm doing this too early and this is just like a big waste of time, then maybe I'll just undo to where things were initially. Just go back to initial state. I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna go back to yellow zone. We'll pick this up later. I don't know what the rule is yet, so. Okay, we have another power source here, but oh, it's blocked by this thing. Interesting. Okay, I see. So if you so those create walls. Learn the rule for a yellow box first before doing that puzzle. Okay, I will. I'll stop messing with that one. Okay, this is a wall. Okay, if I want to get power to the heart, there's this gray wall in the way. I have to power this box to remove the wall. Okay, there we go. Understood. So, we have power running through here. If I want to power this box, I need to move this here. Or rather, maybe... Okay, I see. So, what I can do first is move you up like this, and put you here. And then you gain power, right? And then we move you back where you began, so I'll just undo that. And then we'll do the marker. Let's say this has power. So okay, now that has that's a state change. Oops. Oh. I can move this up to remove the wall. I'm gonna remove the wall. We're gonna use this block to power this wire over here. Okay, so now that this has power, this line can go through this wall. So, now what? We have like a whole bunch of power sources here. Oh, I get it. So you can do like a little shuffle, right to left, and then I guess. How do I... Oh, this is interesting. Okay. And what about here? I guess I can move this here, get power on this guy. Interesting. But how would I ever... Oh, I could pass it here and then it could turn into sideways power. Okay, I see. That's what I'd want to do there. Oh boy. Which way do we go? South or north? I think... Well, I could do south first, right? Because I know that if I solve this, I can go south, but maybe I should do north. I'm gonna try this first. Actually, let me go back to the heart. I want to mark completion here. So I think this this heart should be cleared. Just gonna put a white circle to mark completion. I'm gonna start with this. So you have power currently. Actually, if I'm just gonna be using circles for that, I might as well just fill this in with like one of these, right? Solid outline or brush, okay. So solid fill, here we go. Yeah, I could do like, oh, that's... I think I probably need this, don't I? Yeah, there we go. So that's how we can mark stuff as being finished now. I'm gonna move this whole block to the left. What's that going to do? That's going to power this guy. So go back to our circle tool. This has power now. And then we can shift this back over to the right. And then this one has power now. And I guess we just repeatedly do this over and over again. So you get shifted here. This one gets power. And then if I do this, we get more power. Over here. Etc. We're gonna get there eventually. I just want to make sure I'm properly keeping track of state, because yeah, I almost just like rearranged stuff earlier, but I don't know, I feel like that's just cheating, kinda? Not really solving the puzzle. Alright, let's do this. There we go. Now we should have power to the next block here. So I just shuffled that left and right a whole bunch. We want to get power over to this side. Ooh, but we can only move these three up and down a little bit. Okay. Well, first of all, we have to move this north. And then we have to move this north. I don't think there's anything else we can do about that. Oh, and that gives us power to this thing. Okay, good. What we wanted. Okay, now that this has power, we probably want to move this... Well, we want to move this up, for sure. And this probably goes down. Like that. There we go. Now we have power going all the way to this wall, which we still haven't powered yet. We're gonna solve this one later. Oh, that's nice. Isn't it kind of late for you there, though? I thought you were, like, on East Coast. Oh, jeez. Very late to be having food. But maybe there's no such thing as too late for food. No, I didn't find out any rules, honestly. Did you find out the rule by this point? Well, I sure didn't. I can move this here. Okay, now you have power. That looks kind of blocking the way a little bit. There we go. Oh, interesting. No, but it does foreshadow the rule. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna move this up here. Foreshadow? Okay, so this is powered. We need to move you out of the way. So you can just go down here for now. I think this should be okay. That should be tucked out of the way. And then we can use you to get power over here. When you get to the central hub area, okay. I will try to get there as soon as I can then. Okay, so now I have power here. If you go to the yellow box area, it should be obvious. Well, I'm in the yellow box area. Nothing is obvious to me yet. But okay, that can go there. This has power now. Yeah, I think I'm understanding this rule correctly. The circles let you store power. Because otherwise, this area would be literally impossible. And it seems like the puzzles are structured around this anyway. There's nothing I can do to go to the east from here, so we're just going west. Okay, so now we have power here. And we want to get power to... Okay, this, and that. We want to get power out here. You meant orange block area? Oh, okay. So I've got a ways to go still. I have to get through this area. Alright. Can you go to orange area? You should be able to learn the rule. I'll get to orange area when I get to orange area, okay? I want to get through this area first. Oh, I want to start from the beginning and work my way to the orange area. How do I get power anywhere here? I guess if this was like here, and this was here, well no, because there's no straight piece. I think I need to get power to this thing somehow. And then from there, I should be able to do something. Yeah, okay, oh boy. If we can get this and this here and here, that would be enough to get power to this spot. Alright, let's move this. I'm gonna just move all of this stuff over, I think. Yeah, we're gonna move all of you over. And then you can just go down here. And there we go. We have power to this thing. Okay, so now I have power here. What can I do with that? Do I need to like sine wave my way over here? I think that's what I need to do. I need to get like this piece over here somehow, and then we like create like a, yeah, like a hill to get it to this power source. Okay. So I know my next goal. I don't really want to move this into this area though, because then it's going to be stuck on the wrong side of this piece. How do we want to do this then? I need to get this piece over here. I don't really have a good way of doing that. I guess if I can tuck this piece into this area, then I have enough space to move this around until... Yeah, okay, I see. So I'm just gonna move this piece to the left first. And then this piece to the left again. Then you can go up for now. I'll move both of these pieces to the right. And then move you to the south. Okay, this is fine. Then you can get tucked away in the upper left corner for now, temporarily. So now we need to construct the rest of this, and I think that should be pretty easy if I just move this over here. We could move both of these north. I think that might even be what I want. I'm gonna do that. Actually, do I? Yeah, let's just do that for now. I don't know. We'll figure out whether or not that's wrong later. I'll move this. Probably here, I would guess. Because it does need to go there eventually. Okay, you go into place right here. Oh, wait, wait, no, this guy, okay, no, we can do this. We just have to move this here. Pretty important to learn what orange does. Okay, I will do orange first when I get there. Oops. Shoot. Oh, I'm so curious what the orange power is. No, I think I'll do orange. I'll take your suggestion when I get there. I think that sounds like a fine plan. Alright, here's power there. I need to get power up here now, so I need to move this piece here, I think, and then this one here. Which is kind of a pain, because like this... I want to keep these two pieces here, but I can't really do that. I think. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. I'm gonna try and move... Well, I need to get this on the other side of this guy. Somehow. Okay, maybe I get you out of the way first. Yeah, let's move you. Let's move you north. And then... You can move out of the way here to the west. You go south? I actually don't know if this is what I want at all. Now I'm looking at it, I'm just like, actually, maybe this is what I want. Because then I can move you over here. I think I do, yeah, I do need to move this out of the way, huh? Okay, so you go up. I've never been a fan of 8 puzzles, so this game being mostly 8 puzzle stuff is not really my cup of tea, but alright. Put that there. You over to the left. Now we can finally get you into place, because you're now on the correct side. You get moved here. Except I actually wanted the... Wait, I think I got the wrong piece over here. Shoot. I think I did the wrong thing, because I need this elbow piece up here. Okay, hang on. Where did I go wrong? Yeah, I think... Okay, this is where I went wrong. This... We just need to move you over here. Yeah, you move over here. And then... We can just do a shuffle like this. Okay, this piece needs to go up there. That goes there. I'm assuming the goal is to light up all the hearts. on the map. Like those seem like big goals. So I think that's what I'm going to try to do. Alright, there we go. That's there now. And this elbow piece can go here. But we need to make sure that we can get this piece where it belongs. How am I going to do that? So this guy's in the way. Move this guy first then. You go over here, or you can get out of the way of this piece. So this piece goes over here. And then this piece can get down. Which gives enough space for this piece to go right. Bada bing, bada boom. We've got power. This game has probably one of the biggest twists you have seen at the end. That's all you're saying? Okay, interesting. I'm actually kind of curious. People were saying this game was like really, really good. And I was kind of surprised. I was like, it's just an image. Like, how good could it really be? I don't know. Oh, we're gonna find out. So you get out of the way. And you go back up here. And there we go. We have power. Past this point, at least. So now power goes through there. Very good. You didn't manage to get to finish it, but you did do most of it. Interesting. That's cool. So this game is pretty short then, I imagine. Wait, all I did was open this door. Wait, that's all this was for? Wait, I didn't look at where this was going. Oh wait, there's another wire here. Wait, oh, this wire. I kind of forgot about this. Oh yeah, that wire goes somewhere. Okay, so that wire goes over here. Oh, and we're back in Greenland. Okay, this is interesting, because I don't know the difference between green and yellow yet. I am somewhat worried, because I don't really see why anything would be different between the two. Alright, we're going to move you up here. We're going to slide you over here. And then down here. And then here. And then here. And then straight into here. So yeah, that seems simple enough, but I feel like there's got to be some kind of twist to this, because that's a little bit too easy. Or at least it kind of feels too easy. I don't know. Oh no. Ah, okay. This is interesting. I need to move like this thing over here, and then this guy over here. How's this gonna work? Not like that, that's for sure. Just gonna move you up here, I think. Then you get to move over here. Then how do I ever get you past the other one? Wait, can I just not do that? Oh wait, or... Oh wait, no, this is possible. I just have to move you north first. Wait, you go north. And now there's enough space to slide this guy into there. Okay, I see. So you will go here. Along with this piece, of course. Coming with it. And then the whole thing goes south. then I can move you to the east. Like so. Then you end up going over here, like this. And now you just slide back south. Okay, that's completed. Okay, so now that that's done, we have some really weird shapes to work with now. This door is open. We just opened that from the yellow section. Maybe I should mark those as clear as well, so it's obvious. Yeah, so this one's powered. I mean, I guess the state of these can change still, so maybe that's not a good idea, but I think for now I'm going to do that. We can always color it black later if we want to undo it again. Yeah, that's powered, that's powered. Alright. So, I think we want to just go straight across here. Seems simple enough, but this block is in the way. So how are we gonna do this? Maybe move this north. And then I guess move this north as well. So that this guy can move into that slot down there. Alright. Those all seem like legal moves to me. Now you have the ability to slide this way, and then down here, and then over here. This should give us enough space to move this guy down here. There we go. Okay. So now we have power here. And then it enters this zone. Interesting. This all seems like the same sort of deal. Same dealio. Not too sure what's going on up here, though. Oh, look at this. Oh, wait. These black squares, I think these might be movable or something. Because I feel like it... well, actually, No, I have no idea what's going on here. I know I need to get this all the way here. But doing that seems kind of insanely difficult. Also, yeah, good luck moving all this stuff around. Oh boy. Because I think, like, we want to get this chunk over here. Yeah, we want that there. But we can't do that, because then that would violate, well, this movement, right? Yeah. Well, we could move it at most once because of this thing here. This would slide into this position. Can I move these black squares? I'm kind of worried that maybe I can move those black squares and that I should actually move them. Oh, wait a minute. I'm starting to see something, I think. I think the black squares are movable or something. But there's something about these black squares. Like, I see them bordering everything. I don't know, maybe they will be movable eventually. I have no idea. I don't really know why I want power here, though, anyway. To be honest. I don't really know what that does. I'm going to just continue with this path for now, because That seems like a teaser for something else. Alright, you go left. And then power goes here. And then... now what? Wait, well, power also goes here. Well, wait. Oh, interesting. So I need to create like a loop. And then the power will stay in that loop. I see. That's why the circles retain power. So this is telling you how to like create like power storage, I guess. Interesting. And the way that I do that is by moving you down here, swapping places with this block. And then, yeah, then we can have this here, this down here, and this right there. And then this middle block is empty. So I need to be able to move this past this guy. Yellow is about power generators. Okay. Cool. Very nice. I'll just move you up here for now. You can slide into place like so. And then the rest of this should be pretty trivial. Go here. You go here. You go here. And you can go here. Alright, so now we have power here. I guess I'll just mark it with a brush. Use a brush for this. Not that brush, that was too big. Use this brush. Well, you know we have power. Okay, that's too small. Okay, maybe we do want the marker then. We know we have power here, along these lines. That creates a power source. Which now means we can move this over. And get power over here. Yeah, look at that. Alright, so you get power and you go left. Okay, this one looks kind of tricky. We gotta move these pieces around to create a power source. Oh, so we just need to swap this and this. I see, but we need to move this first. You get out of the way. Where should I tuck you? Probably on the right side, I would imagine, because you need to get around somehow. Oh no, wait, but actually no, because that's where the other piece has to go. Okay, so you need to be tucked to the left side first. And then you will be moved over here, I think. Yeah, we slide straight north and then a little to the right. You can be slid straight north. 2 north, 1 to the right. I think that was correct. Yeah, that looks right. So now this piece is here. I think we want to move you. You should be moved left and then up. And then probably tucked in here for now. That looks good because now it connects that line. I'll move you to this spot. But now I have to move you again. So you need to move west. Over here. I think we probably want to go all the way over. No, wait. How do I slide? How do I slide you over here? Or, well, yeah, no. Hey, wait. No, wait, this is... Wait, I'm confusing myself. No, this is actually perfect. We want this here. I'm getting confused. It's already in the right place. Okay, put you here. And you can go there as well. This blank piece, sure, you can move as well. Why not? Okay, that piece is there. And then this one can go straight over. Yeah. Yeah, I know, I'm dumb. Alright, there we go. Then we have... Oh wait, this is brush thickness, isn't it? Like if I were to switch to this and then I went up, yeah, there we go. I'm a fool. I did not realize. We do have brush thickness. Right there on the left. Perfect. Now we have power going through here. Move you back into place. Alright, and now we have to go onto this area. Ooh, there's quite a few puzzles still here. Okay, but we can get to one of the hearts, actually. I think. And then there's this stuff, which I just don't understand. I guess this is about creating a power loop. And then carrying the power all the way over here. I just don't really know why I would want to do that, though. Like, I just don't understand these little, like, extra ones. I guess those are, like, bonus puzzles, maybe? Those are probably just bonus puzzles. Now I think about it, those probably don't actually have any significance. Those are just, like, if you want to solve, like, a more challenging version of this puzzle, you can go and do that. That's probably for, like, completionists. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. It's bonus puzzles. Gotcha. We're not going to do the bonus just yet. But yeah, that's cool. I'm glad this game has like a completionist sort of a system as well. Like if you want to go for 100%, that's actually really cool. Oh boy. How am I going to do this? So this piece has to go in this position, which means that this part is going to be blocked off. Which means that these two pieces have to go here and here respectively, then these here and here, I think. Yes. Then this and this go here and here, and then the horizontal goes right here. Alright, I think I've got the idea, I just need to move this guy into place first. So I'm gonna move this first, up here, and just get tucked away. I'm gonna move both of you north for now, temporarily. We still can't move this piece where I want it to go, so I'm just gonna move you out of the way. Real quick, you just go this way, down here for now. And you will go right down here. Perfect. And this can go south, where it's supposed to go. This piece can finally go to its final resting place. It is just down here. Perfect. This piece will go over here. I want you in place first, I think. Yeah, we'll move you. And then you will go up and left, like so. Then you can move to your final resting place. There we go! That's the puzzle solved. And we can Mark that we have power here. Finally, move you back to the right. There we go. Alright, so that's there. We have power over here now. I assume that they're going to want me to create another power generator here. Oh yeah, if we want to carry power all the way to the heart, we're going to have to do that. Okay. What's to the north? So to the north is the hub. Okay, that's cool. Oh, okay, and I know what this does, so I can actually solve this right now. Imagine if they added anti-John Atwalls here whenever you choose stuff. Yeah, I can only imagine. Alright, so once we get power up here, we'll have power for all of these things. This one can't even move, so that's just gonna stay there forever. Orange is top left. Okay, I see. Presumably I can move this ahead of time as well. Am I cheesing? I'm not cheesing, am I? This isn't cheese. This isn't cheese. I can pre-solve stuff ahead of time. You can't stop me. That not moving is part of the mechanic? Is it? I mean, I assume that this is the right place for the blue piece to go, though, if I want to rush to the orange sector, right? Like, if orange sector is where I want to go next. Okay, never mind. Let's just solve this stuff first. We're here. This is where we currently are. Let's just make sure that we get this done. Actually, I kind of want to go back and get the other heart as well, even though that puzzle's kind of tedious. I'm gonna do that one as soon as I figure out what the heck to do here. Okay, so I can put power into a loop here, and then move it over here. Ooh, this is interesting. But how do I get power upwards? I guess I don't use... interesting. Okay, I'm gonna try and route power to the heart first. I think we can make loops and stuff over here and then keep the power stable in that area. At least that's my guess. I think we can keep the electricity flowing. This is a really cool concept for a game, by the way. I just want to say, like, this is actually very interesting. It kind of reminds me of, like, old brain teaser and puzzle books from way back in the day. Like, you could solve your puzzles, but it all had to be on, like, paper. You had, like, a pencil. That was everything that you had at your disposal. And this totally doesn't work at all, does it? Because it gives me power, but then I don't have the reach to get over here. See, and I don't think I ever will have the reach to go over there. Because I just don't have, Ew. Yeah, I don't have a way to get there. Okay, let's undo. How do we continue? I guess I gotta go north? Back when dinosaurs still existed? Yeah. I lived among the T-Rexes and Triceratopses. They were my homies back in the day. Wait, is this wrong? Is this still wrong? Because I can't go up and... Wait, yeah, huh? Do I have enough straight pieces to go all the way there? No, I don't. No, we already saw that. Good job surviving the asteroid, thank you. No one will ever know my secret. I feel like this piece needs to move somewhere. I just don't know where. Here? Here? How do I get power anywhere? How do I do this? What am I doing? Okay, do I... No, that doesn't work. If I long piece here, long piece, elbow piece, this piece, elbow piece. Okay, there we go. I figured it out. Oh my goodness. That's how you get out of here. Okay, you go up here. Yes, I know. Oh my. Yeah, I understand how the video game works. I mean, I guess this is not a video game, so... Like, does this count as a video game? I mean, there's no video component to it. It's completely non-interactive. It's just an image. It's a game. It's a puzzle. It's just not a video game. Okay, slide over here. Then you go over here. There we go. That's done. Now I have power here. You're reading a book. Is that a video game? No, obviously not. But like, this has very video gamey mechanics, you know? Like they even show like a mouse and like keys on your keyboard in the lower left. So I mean, I don't know. Ooh, okay, so this is immovable. And I need to shift these pieces around. I see. I mean, fair enough. I guess asking if this is a video game is a pretty stupid question. I mean, it is kind of interesting, though, that it's in like the Thinky Puzzle Games Discord, where it's mostly video games that are discussed. Do I want to move this here? Probably, I imagine. I think we want a straight piece here. Like, this is going to be part of our loop, I think. Or maybe I want this here, this piece here, this elbow piece here, and then the two straight pieces here. Okay, yeah, that's what we need. Perfect. We're just gonna do this then. You go here. You go all the way around like this to here. You go into place right here. And now this elbow piece goes down here. It goes there. Yep. This piece goes over here. And now we have power flowing through this little area. Okay, so this is a power source, officially. Because that's a power source, I can shift this back up. And that will turn this loop into a power source. There we go. And that allows me to go north into Orangeville, which I'll get to that in a moment. Let me just solve this area first, though. So now that that's a power source, we can safely move this back down. You're coming back down here. Imagine if they actually implemented this as a video game. Like, with the controls that they prescribe at the beginning. Like, could you imagine what this would be like if they actually just made this a video game? I'm gonna move this, maybe here? Would play? Yeah, totally. Wait, this probably can go here. That wouldn't really work because of the twist, but I guess that would be good. Okay, interesting. I'm very curious to know what this twist is. If it doesn't work because of the twist. I think we need to move... Oh, this actually... Well, now I'm kind of stuck. I mean, this is an elbow piece that goes down, but I don't have an elbow piece that goes down to the right. Except for this one, but, well... Oh, well, no, I have power here, but that doesn't really matter at this point. We're just trying to get from here to here. This is a shorter distance than from, like, here to here. That's the whole reason why we did this to begin with. How do I get from this state to the one that gets the power here? Do I need to funnel it through this into one of these elbow-ish pieces? So if I go left first? No, that doesn't seem right, though. How do I get here? I don't really have a way to get there. Do I? Oh, wait. I think I'm starting to maybe see it. If I can get... If I can create a power source here... Yeah, then I can move the other pieces around until I get the power over here. I think that's what the goal is. We need to create another loop. But to do that, I would need... Oh, hang on. Actually, I can get it from here, can't I? I need to create the loop in the center. Okay, so this piece needs to go here. Then I put these two pieces here and here, and these two down here. Now I have a loop with power in it. Then I can move this piece from here back over to where it currently is. Okay, got it. That's what I need to do. So... yeah, we still have power on the left. That's good. I'm going to move you here. Actually, you know, you go here. And you can go south. Here. You just go to where you need to be. Which is not... No, stop. Stop. You just go over here. And you go over here. Now, I finish this loop. This has power, and we can even mark that because I think we're not going to move that ever again, probably. Cool. Now I can slide you over here, and now we have power going to the east. Alright, so this area. We need a loop. Okay, we're gonna be carrying power through multiple loops here, it seems. I think first things first, we want to put this here. Let's just create our first loop by moving these pieces as a pair right here. Okay, so we currently have power in this loop, and it's powering this. I can take this and move it a little bit closer. We want to create another loop so we can slowly funnel power towards where we're going. We also want to make sure that we have enough space to move around. Okay, so I think what we actually want is for this to go here. And this needs to go down. Now we have a loop of power here and a loop of power here. But we can free up these two because this power loop exists. So you can go down here. And you can go over here. And we need, okay, this is what this piece is for. We need this piece in order to continue propagating it diagonally. So just need to scroll down a little bit so we can grab this piece. Alright, you will slide in right here. And then we can just kind of do like a recursive shuffle here. So I'm going to just shortcut it a little bit here. So imagine I'm dragging each of these individually. We just, oops, not like that. We're going to try taking these, moving them here and then here respectively. So straight down to here. And you get to move over here. And then we basically just repeat that pattern a whole bunch of times. So yeah. Like these guys get to move down here. You get to move over here. And so on and so forth. Yeah. That goes here, and I think this works. I just move, oops, no, I just move you here. We have a loop here, so we can just move this one right here. And now we're good. I am going to mark this loop because I don't think we're going to be moving this ever again. You go right here. There we go. Perfect. So now we're in this area. Those are bonus. We're not going to look at those just yet. I might do that as like post-game activity. What do I do here though? I need to get the power all the way down here. So we need to create a loop somewhere. I guess I can move this up here. I kind of want to make the loop on the left, actually. Because there's more room on the left. There's this block here that's kind of in the way. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think we want to make the loop on the left. So we're going to do this. We're going to move you to the left. Yeah, these are all T pieces. Move you up here. You know what? Actually, you can move back. Move you back here. And then I'll put power loop right here. Like so. There we go. So now we have a power loop. And we want to move it south. I guess we could do something like this. Oh, wait, no, we have to move it slowly. Interesting. Okay. So we can move it like that. Then we have to go around this obstacle. So now our power loop is here in the lower one. But then I can't really move it anywhere, can I? I mean, I could go south here, but that doesn't really bring me anywhere. So I only have access to these two blocks. Like, I want to be able to ladder down. We don't really have a way of laddering. Like, I could move this here, but that wouldn't do anything. Oh wait, hang on. I'm seeing something. Oh, okay, hang on. Where was this? Okay, that was there. So maybe we don't want to create a power loop here at all. Because we still have power coming from here. 6 blocks into 2 groups. I honestly don't know what you mean, but I'm just going to go here, I think. Yeah, put that there. And then this moves over this way. Through here to this position. So now we have power coming through here, but there's no closed loops. Which means I'm stuck, because now I don't have any pieces left. How can I do this? Six blocks into 2 groups. Well... Okay, I see it. No, I understand it now. I put this north. Okay, yeah. We put this block here. And then this block moves west to this position. Then I move you here. And now I can get power right here. There we go. Now we have this loop. Which means I can move these two. You can imagine I move them one at a time. Through here, through this gap, all the way over here. There we go. And then I do the same thing again, I believe. Yes, I move you one at a time through this gap all the way over here. Yep. And now I can safely take you. And I can move you here. And then you go all the way down there. Like so. There we go. Now we have power to the heart. So this heart is powered. So we were just missing this heart, I think. which I have to solve this for, and then I think we have power here basically already. Yeah. If I solve this one, I can get power there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and just do that. I know it's kind of annoying, but I think it just makes sense. How do I want to do this, though? Because I need to move this stuff over, right? These guys gotta go in these gaps somehow. Like, I still feel like we want to move this here. And then move all these blocks over. Yeah, I guess I move both of these for now. I mean, there's nowhere else to move them. I need to make space somehow. Yeah, I think that's just how it has to be. Okay, let's move here. And then this moves up here. This whole chunk moves north. And then you get to move alongside those guys. This way. And here's where things get a little bit interesting, I think, because I think I need to make a gap. Except I don't think I can make a gap? I wanted to store this like here so I could like squeeze it in between, but I don't think I can do that. Like I think we need to basically queue up like a whole system of these blocks. I guess we just have to keep moving this. We have to move the entire line. Well, if that's the case, I'm just gonna shortcut this a little bit. We're gonna take this entire chunk here, move it here. Like we're just moving these blank blocks around to here. So imagine I just shifted everything over. Same with these guys. I'm gonna take a little shortcut here. We're gonna move you here. And you right here. Okay, now I should have enough space to finally insert one of the blank pieces. I move you here. Move you here. Yeah, that's. I feel like I don't really have a lot of choice here. Okay, this goes here. You get out of your little alcove. Play Undertale music? No, I don't want to get copyright struck by Materia music or whatever. I would, but yeah. They are kind of a pain, unfortunately. Like, if you want to listen to Undertale music, you pretty much have to go to Toby Fox's channel. Okay, now I can put this here. This is what I want, right? Okay, we need to queue up line, space, line. Line, space, line, space. Vertical line, space, vertical line. Yeah. Toby Fox doesn't want what Materia does. I mean, that's what he gets for going with a video game music record label. That's what you get for being a sellout. No, I don't know too much about Materia music or why he chose them in particular. But, yeah. Okay, this is looking sort of good. Sort of. Maybe. I need to get another space piece here. But this order is good. I think what I'm gonna do is shift everything over a little bit. Alright, you just all move south. Why is it that in every single photo he looks different? Damn, I don't know, man. That is beyond me. I also feel like he likes to hide his face, usually. Like with the bathtub soap bubbles covering him photo. But I mean, we have seen what he looks like, so I don't know. Actually, we do want this order. We want this blank, this blank. I'm trying to think. We want to put this blank here. And then we want to move one of these pieces down, I guess, next to it so that we can slide that in there. Yeah, you kind of see the vision already kind of shaping itself here. And actually, we can just move this piece north and then slide this piece into its place over here. Stop. Yeah, alright, so I can take this, move it here. And then we can just move I guess these pieces. I guess it didn't really matter which blank I put there, like all the blanks are the same. We'll just move these pieces. Okay, you can go down here. Yeah, these guys all shift this way, so I just take like this piece. There. Take this piece. Put it here. Okay. Now we need to shuffle these pieces a little bit further. Alright. Two can go together up north. To here. This piece goes north. This piece goes here. And then we move these two pieces over, like so. And I guess we move this over as well. Yeah, move these two guys. Honestly, that looks so ugly. I don't want to cover up too much of the other blocks, otherwise it becomes hard to parse. How am I going to get... Well, I have to break this up, actually. How do I get anything here? I think I've done this wrong. No, I didn't want to put the blank there. I wanted to put one of these pieces in here, so that when this gap appears, I can actually insert this piece into that gap in the green pieces. Because right now, with the way that I'm heading, I'm not going to be able to put the green pieces close enough to these two. Or sorry, not the green pieces, these vertical pieces. The vertical pieces can't go like here and here. So actually I think I screwed up. I think I need to go back. Maybe. Not that far back. How do I redo? Redo, there we go. What's the keyboard shortcut for that? Control Y? Weird. Yeah, we want to get a blank piece, but not there. We just need to store one of these vertical pieces, basically. Alright, move this guy north. Honestly, I'm kind of scared of what the twist is going to be at this point. I mean, having to like undo so much stuff. I hope not, but I don't even see how like a game like this could have a twist. I'm so curious to know how they pull that off. Alright. I'll move this chunk over. Move this one up. See, this is what I want, right? I want this pattern. This looks good. It's just that, yeah, we gotta move a whole bunch of stuff around just so that can actually line up. Yeah, and we still need... Well, we need a lot of stuff. The fact that they packed these pieces together the way that they did is so annoying. How is this going to work? I guess we shift back in the other direction. Yeah, I guess we just rotate it. I know you could just like take a shortcut here, but I kind of like going through the sliding process just to verify that I actually am not breaking any rules. Because there are a few times where I thought, oh, okay, I could just take a shortcut and just do this thing, but then it turned out, no, you cannot do that. That would be cheating. So just to be absolutely sure that I'm not cheating, I do want to actually do the sliding as legitimately as possible. This case, I can actually jump these pieces over because, well, this is just sliding all these green squares over. Equivalent. This can go up here. I think we want you here. And then all this stuff comes over to the left. And then we do it all over again, right? Yep. You go here. We need to move these green squares down. Take this one. Put it here. Like, I'll take these really obvious shortcuts where I think it's very, very safe to say that that's a safe move you can make. I don't want to take too many other shortcuts. Stop. Go here. Go here. And then these two go north. Okay, now I should be able to shift everything over. Hopefully I have enough space. Do I not have enough space to do this still? No, I don't. Oh, I still have to go around. Alright, well, we can do that. Alright, these go here. This whole chunk can move over. This chunk. Leapfrog here. Close this one. Alright. And then we do need to keep this order. Yeah, you do need to move here. And then you have to move separately. Okay, now do we have room? I think this is good. Now I have room to move this block over. And then I can move this block in. Oh. Alright, that's there. Good. Again, we want to move one of these blocks into here. Do I want to move that there? Probably not. Well, it might make things a little bit faster, but no. Well, will it be faster if I do this? Because then I have the 2-block gap to cycle through things a little bit more quickly, I think. I'm not sure. I'm going to try this for now and see if it is actually faster. I mean, obviously faster would just be like, put all the pieces where you think they should go. But I'm not going to do that. Oh, all these pieces have to move. Okay, I see. That sucks. Yeah, because now we have a larger gap. We can move multiple pieces at once. So I feel like that's better? Maybe? That can go here. And you. Oh boy. You get to move over here. Let's see that. Alright, so now we can move both of you. Well, we have to move you separately like this. Oh yeah, this is like totally not worth it, is it? It's probably stopped being worth it like 10 minutes ago. But I'm committed. Alright, you go there. Okay, we're going straight to orange zone after this. Because I do not like this very much. Okay, so now how am I supposed to do this? I want to put... Oh wait, shoot. No, I wanted to put this guy in the gap, right? That's what we wanted. We want to put that in the gap. We don't have an opportunity to do that just yet. We're just gonna shuffle this around. I think this might be my one and only opportunity to do that. So I'm gonna just move this block back in. Yeah, we're gonna move this block back. Take this block, move it over a little bit. Now we're gonna have to tediously move all of this stuff. Well, actually, that's not so bad. We just do this. Do this. Do this. And then you can move over here. Now finally we can put this away. So this gets stashed. Okay, and what we want from here is to move all these blocks over. So we want to put this block in this gap here. So we need to reshuffle everything that direction. So I'm gonna move this way. Maybe this is faster. Actually, I have no idea. Oh, there may have been a faster way to do this. Put that there. Put that there. Oh, wait, hang on. What was I doing again? Okay, no, this is right. We want to put this guy in between these two blocks. Right, okay. Just don't forget the goal. Alright, this goes up here. Is this good enough? Can I move everything I need to where it goes? I believe I can, yeah. Because I can move you. We can do the leapfrog here. Yep, that goes there. And then, oh wait, no, this still isn't enough because we need one more space. Never mind. But we can do that pretty easily like this, I think. Move you here. Move this entire chunk west. So. This chunk goes north. Oh my god, why is it? Okay, I should probably save my progress, actually. I have not saved in forever, now that I think about it. Okay, there we go, we saved. Imagine just not saving, and then losing all that progress. Pretty rough. Okay, this is in place. We have this. We have this, and this in place. Oh, okay. So now we need to get these pieces. Actually, no, we need these pieces here. This piece isn't actually a good place because it needs to be next to this anyway. So we're just gonna move this over here. And I guess what I could do actually is move it into the alcove for now so we have more space. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We'll just shift these two over. We'll do the leapfrog. We'll shortcut that a little bit. We go here. Ooh, that's an ugly. Okay, we're gonna take you, move you here. Okay, we have to move these through here. So that's where they're going. This is going here. Right, so we need these horizontal pieces to move. Because we need them not to be bunched up. Right, there we go. And right, this piece is in a good place, which is great. That's what we want. Do we want to move all of this over? I think we do. And oh wait, no, we can. Yeah, you gotta go here. You gotta move. You gotta go here. And you have to go down here. So. I'm probably gonna upload like a highlight reel of this stream because holy, is this not exactly a highlight. That way people can just watch the playthrough without having to sit through this whole thing. I hope that this is okay. I hope I'm not screwing things up by doing this. Alright, this can go here. Wait, what did we want? We wanted... Shoot. Did I mess up? Wait, this is... Wait, we want... No, we want... Okay. I think this is fine. No, we want to put this block in here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It doesn't matter which of these two go in there because they're adjacent. I'll always be able to, like, shift them around. Alright, this looks fine, I think. Wait. Wait, there's a faster way to do this. There is a faster way to do this. Wait, hang on. I think there's a faster way to do this. I think I might be doing this wrong. Wait, yeah. I could just move this right now. I can like put this guy in here. It's a separator. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, I can just put that in there. And now this will be correctly positioned when I eventually need that. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot better. There's a faster way. Okay, so now we can move all this around. Or should I do this? I mean, I guess. Does it really matter? I mean, it's gonna be tedious no matter what, I think. Well, this is starting to look better. We're getting there. Okay, my goal was to move, I think it was this piece, or like one of these two pieces, into the alcove. I'm gonna just do that. You go in the alcove. And now we need to shift everything back over, I think. Yeah. Right, and these two pieces are interchangeable, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so this goes over here. So is this. That goes there. Okay, that goes there. You go here. This whole thing gets shifted over. So. And this goes up. Okay, so this is our line. We want to put this guy in between these two blocks. I don't know why I did that. That's obviously just slower than just doing two moves, but well, whatever. At this point, we're already in this deep, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, you go there. You all shuffle. Go here. You shuffle. The kind of wah instrument in this song kind of reminds me of Super Mario World. Some of the instruments on the NES or the SNES sound like that, I feel. I don't know whether that's what that reminds me of. Okay, this is where we want this, right? I think it's right here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and now we should be able to just tuck one of these gap pieces in here. And then we should be good. Like, this should solve the puzzle, I'm pretty sure. I just need to reshuffle everything around. Until I can insert. Oh wait, is that right? Maybe I'm not right about that at all. Maybe we still have to do like another like super tedious shuffle here. Wait, shoot. I'm gonna save. I'm getting a lot of lag here. If paint crashes, it'll be GG. Okay, move that there. Move this whole chunk down here. That there. This whole chunk. Yeah, so the problem is which piece at this point? I think it's this one? No. The vertical pipes are in the right place. Like, we want them like this. It's this piece that needs to be moved. Right, you sit down here. I can only imagine what this would be like playing it as an actual game. Like, would it be just as tedious as this? Probably. I mean, barring the twist, of course. Okay, now what? If I put this here and then this here, is that going to work? Okay, let me think about this. Wait, am I stupid? No. No. Shoot. Okay, I see. So this has to go here. This chunk needs to swap places with this chunk. So I need to put... I do need to stash this still, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm gonna move this out here. I want to stash that on this next cycle. I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, I need to like swap a bunch of stuff around, but I think I can do that with this. I'm hoping I can. I'm hoping I didn't just like screw myself over earlier. When I thought I found an optimization. Okay, you sit over here. Okay, now I can finally stash this piece. I think if I stash this piece here, I can move all this stuff around, put that where it belongs, and then the rest should fall into place, I think. Because we have extra gaps. So I don't necessarily need to put, like, green pieces everywhere. Or, like, in those spaces between, necessarily. Wait, that's... No, I don't want to do that. Slowly but surely we are making this happen. Yes, I think we are. Either that or my blocks are shrinking. Probably a little bit of both. Oh god, I have to do another cycle. Yeah, I do. It's not enough space here. Okay, but yeah, we are very close. We just need to move this one more time, and I think that's everything. Then I can just like shuffle everything around until it works. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna move this all one space only. That's all we need. Get that in there. I can't wait for the twist to be like, congratulations, you wasted your time. Alright, we're here. We've got this. This is gonna work. Okay, now what? Now we just move everything a couple of blocks over, I think. Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. We just need to move everything over like a couple of blocks. Here we go. No, wait! No, are you kidding? Wait, that doesn't work? What do you mean that doesn't work? I thought this would work! Wait, why is this not working? Wait, shoot. Or does it? No, wait, maybe it does work. Maybe I'm going crazy. I am going crazy. This totally works. For some reason I thought, like, because these two are adjacent, right? I was just like, oh no, that's never going to work. But no, we can make a gap appear anytime we want. Okay, yeah, here we go, here we go, here we go. It's done. It's finally done. That goes there. This goes here. Holy moly. We did it. Alright, cool. Save, save. So, power goes from here, comes through this wire, loops through here, enters this, and then goes south to this stupid thing. Finally! And then that gets power, which means that this wall comes down, which means that we can finally power this thing. Okay! For real, we are now done with this entire section. We'll come back to the bonus puzzles later. I do not want to do the bonus puzzles right now. Alright, I'm gonna go straight to orange, because, well, yeah, as suggested. I think that makes sense. Wait, has my chair been squeaking the entire time? Hold on. I think I can fix that. Or not? There we go. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that my chair was being really squeaky. Hope the microphone didn't pick up on that too much. I have a noise gate, but I think the chair squeaks are pretty loud. I'm gonna be honest. All right, there we go. So that goes north through that, which brings us here. I'm just gonna move all of these at once. Sure, why not? I can move them one at a time, but I don't have to. This could go... How is this gonna work? Oh, wait, how does this work? Well, this is a new area, so there's going to be new mechanics. So this piece needs to go here, obviously, so that this little wire goes through that center hole, and this goes in the middle of that. But how do I slide these around each other? I guess what I can do is start from here, go here, then south to here. Yeah, and I'll go up here. And no, wait, I can't get past this. Wait, what? Can I do this? But no, I'm stuck. Is this just me or is this impossible? Is this impossible with my current understanding? Because, like, how do I go from here to... Like, how do I get this guy around this one? It's not impossible? Okay, so it is... I'm just stupid? Okay, got it. It's possible it's just a new color. Alright. I don't understand the color significance yet. So I need to move... What do I need to do here? Look at the previous orange puzzle. Yeah, I just moved each piece one by one. Until this piece ended up here. And same with this, I just like moved this piece here, and then moved that piece here, and then moved the tall piece here. I don't really see what I've done wrong. Not one by one? Oh, you mean like I can just move the entire chunk all at once? Like all 3 blocks move at the same time? I don't really see how that would change anything though. I mean, I've kind of been doing that all along. This says you need to move them one by one. Well, yeah, I mean, okay, like, I can move all 5 of these at the same time, sure. Like, I did do that. I just, like, dragged over and then shifted it over. What, I don't see the issue with that, per se. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, that means you can lock this block into this block and then move the entire chunk together. Is that what that means? I think that's what that means. Oh. Because that's the only way I could do this otherwise. If I can move them together... All puzzles were possible when you move them one by one or not. Yeah, I see. So this guy, I need to actually move him like this. And then stick this thing up in its grill. Like this. Ah. So that's what this is trying to teach me. So you're allowed to move multiple pieces at once. Okay. Doesn't really help in the green area though. I was already kind of doing that. Like that puzzle's still just tedious. In my opinion. Okay, don't spoil anything. Okay, maybe I was just stupid, okay? Maybe I just did something really dumb. That's also possible. Okay, so I can do... I can move it like here. You should pay attention to what you're doing. Why? Because I did the wrong thing? And now I know I did the wrong thing? Okay. Yeah, you know what? That actually makes a lot more sense. Can you put it this way? Yeah. Alright. Nope, you're right. Fair enough. I was being dumb. There we go. Oh, that's nice. That is very nice. Okay. Sorry. When you're trying to like chat with someone at the same time as you're solving puzzles, you kind of get a little bit distracted, and then yeah. You're right, I should just focus on what I'm doing. My bad. Oh yeah, this totally teaches you that you can shift stuff together, because there's no other way. Like, once you move one of these pieces into the little gap, there's no other way to move this piece without also moving that piece with it. Okay. No, fair enough. We need to swap these two. How is that going to work? I mean, we can cup this, but then we still can't move that. Because, okay, we'll move this here first, because I think that's what I have to do. And then we can move this down into here. I can move the entire thing left, but it doesn't do anything for me. Maybe I want to just do this. I mean, this probably makes more sense, I think. Yeah, you can live in this little cup. Then you... well, this is actually like real Sokoban stuff here. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Do I want to put this in here too? I don't think that really helps me though, because then all I'm doing is just sliding this thing back and forth. I can get these in the corners, but then that's not really helpful either. Okay, let's move this into the corner. I honestly don't know. You go in the corner. take a timeout. You go in the cup. Well, now I'm stuck. How do I get something else in this cup? Oh wait, I'm stupid. Wait, am I? Probably. I feel like I need to undo that. Okay, you go left. You two come together and go to the side, I think. And you two go... Oh wait, no, I can swap the positions. Oh, okay. That might be useful. Okay, so you... Wait, okay. You go into this space. But I need to be able to move stuff around still. I can't if this is in the way. There, you go here. And then you come back. I think. Or no. No. You... I think I want this. I want you in here. This is probably like completely wrong. And then you in here? And you go there. Except now... Now I can put this here. I mean, this doesn't really help, does it? If I move this here... Oh, hang on. No. Wait, can I... I think I didn't want to put that there. Probably. I think I want to do the same swap on the left side here. I think I want to move you back here and then move this here? Probably? Because I want this to be in a different position. Like, I know that I can swap these two around. I mean, yeah, I guess I could do the same thing I just did. I have to have nothing in this pit if I want to be able to move the cup. So I guess I can move this here. And I can move this here? Well, that doesn't really help, does it? I really just want to get this over here somehow. Man, I am not sure how you're supposed to do this. Because if I have these two blocks down here, I can't move the cup all the way to the left to let these guys out at the same time. Like, I think ideally I want to be able to move this cup north a little bit so I can squidgy pieces past it, but maybe not, actually. I don't know why I'm getting so stuck on this one. I feel like this shouldn't be hard. Oh great, we have to create a power source and carry it over. That's funny. Well, we'll do that once the time comes. Yeah, I'm genuinely just really not sure. Okay, no, I think I've got it. I think I'm close. Because I can move you into the cup first. Yeah, you go in the cup. And now you go over here. You also get in the cup. There we go. And now we can move you back to the other side. And then we can do the thing where we swap those around. Swap their orders. There we go. Okay, so you get out of the cup. And I guess you can go out of your cup. I mean, we're gonna have to do that eventually anyway. That's way too much white. Let's take that much. There we go. That goes up there. And then these pieces come down here. We swap them. Ugh, stop. Okay, you go up here, and then you go here. Wait. You know, yeah, we do... Oh, wait. Hang on. Oh, no. Okay, they go in the cup at the end, right? Okay. I was like, oh, no, I don't have room to put the cup north. We don't have to do that, I'm pretty sure. There's additional complication here, kind of towards the end. Okay, you move down here. You go... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move it differently. You move here. You move directly under it. Okay, now we can move these two as a group where we want them to go. So we can go like shoop and then shoop. And okay, at this point, we need to cup. Oh wait, we don't have to do that. We can just cup this one. So one goes in the cup, but the other one doesn't go in the cup. This one stays out of the cup, ends up down here. And now I can move the entire thing. Well, I gotta start from this side. Now I can move the entire thing up north into this. So right once, or east one, north one. I guess there isn't really a notion of like northwest, south, east here, so I could just say right. I don't really think about that. Yeah, there we go. Right one, up one. And that puzzle is done. Okay. Shoo. Well, first I want to move you west. Maybe this will be a quick one. If I can get through this section quickly. Okay, so you get power here. Now you have power. Now you go over here. And you retain power. I'm going to mark it so that we know that this has power in this loop. Yeah. Seems good to me. Here's another loop puzzle. Okay, these are interesting. Yeah, there's a bunch of these loop puzzles. Let me guess, this thing up here is a bonus puzzle. It sure looks like it. Yeah, that's bonus. This one... Oh, there's a wall there. Interesting. This is not bonus? Is this bonus? What is this? Is this not bonus? This looks like bonus to me. Also, there's a wire going into the wall. Huh. How does that work? Yeah, sorry, I didn't think that this was gonna take quite this long. I'm probably gonna have to end stream soon anyway, actually. I've probably got another, like, 12 minutes left in me at this point. So... yeah, you can show me your... was it a Grace run, or was it something else? I can't remember what it was. You can show that to me another time. Maybe tomorrow if you're available. I won't be streaming tomorrow. Okay, this can go here. We're gonna have to do a part 2 of this at some point. Then this goes here. So now we have power in the loop. And then I can just carry that power all the way over. Like so. I'll mark it as well. Okay, that one was really easy. I don't think I missed anything with that, right? I think that one was a little bit too easy, but we'll see. Do red area after? Okay, well, we're probably not even going to get to red area today. Okay, so there's power in this loop. Red arrow is pretty good? Okay. Okay, I don't understand. Like, these puzzles look really trivial. Like, if I know that I can move multiple things at once, why can't I just do this? Go back? I missed something? I feel like... yeah, I felt like that was a little too trivial. What did I miss? What did I do wrong? Because I felt like that was too easy. Like, I thought that all I had to do is move this here, move this over, and then once power goes in this loop, I can move them both at the same time over. It's multi-push, not multi-grab. Oh, there's a nuance to this? Oh. Multi-push, not multi-grab? Well, I don't really understand the difference. Like, did I do this right? Is this... did I screw this one up? Just tell me if I did this one right. Because I moved the right piece to the left to connect it to this thing. Then I pushed both pieces left to grab power, and then we pushed both pieces all the way to the right to send power through here. You still select one instead of selecting multiple? Oh. Oh. Okay, I see. I see what you mean. So, I can't... Right. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense considering the rules of the game. Because all you can do is push with the arrow keys. You can collect one piece, select that one piece, and then move it with the arrow keys. Okay, I see. But you can push multiple. Gotcha. Okay. So I misunderstood the rules. Okay, I'm glad that you're here to help me make sure I do not screw things up. Actually, I want this to still be here. How you're supposed to figure that out and make sure that you do that correctly is beyond me. Like, I feel like I would have just carried on and happily committed to my mistake if I hadn't had that pointed out to me. I probably would have thought some of the puzzles were a little bit too easy, but... Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. So in that case, if this is just multi-push, then I can grab these and push, or well, I can grab the left one. There's no alternate solutions to your knowledge? Okay, good to know. If you detect an alternate solution, guess that you're probably missing a roll. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna move this over here. Okay, I see what you mean about what I was doing with the green blocks earlier now. Like, you can't really move them, like, multiple at a time, but, like, you sort of can. Like, if you're in your head, you do the mental shortcut of, like, okay, I move these ones one at a time this way. Then, yeah. I still think that that puzzle is just really tedious, though, to be honest. At least with my current knowledge. Okay, so I'm selecting left. I'm moving right. Okay, that's very important to keep in mind. Here I'm selecting the bottom, and I'm moving up. I'm gonna move this. Oops. Stop. Move this over here. Selecting right, sliding left. And then selecting top, sliding down a little bit. Very nice. Okay. And now power has been transferred to this loop here. And so this one... Oh, this is interesting looking. Oh, this is... Yeah, alright, I see. So the multi-push is gonna make it so that if I push from here, it doesn't push this thing, of course, because this thing will then end up cupping it. And then it won't be able to move at all, unless well, I could move that separately anyway, but... Okay, I get it, I get what you mean. So I think I want to move this here, because that's the only place it can go. Oh, but we need to be able to preserve it and have it move all the way to the left. Okay, I see. So this is pretty easy. We just take you and we move you out here. We take you, plug the hole like this, slide, slide, slide. You go back to here. And now I can take this piece, so I'm going to select the entire thing, but I'm moving this piece on the left. We're moving it right 1. Now we have power in the loop. And I'm going to take that power, and I'm going to move this piece, this backward C, to the left. And that multi-pushes everything over here. Power is flowing through this particular loop. There we go. Okay, these are really cool. Yeah, this is a very clever way of using the mechanics that they've put in place. That's really cool. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this section today. Yeah, I think I might have to just call it here. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'll save. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today's stream. Thanks for watching. Always good to hang out with you. Sorry about the thing you wanted to show me. Yeah, I thought this would be a bit shorter, but oh well. It is what it is. I'll come back to this and do a part 2 another time. I don't know when exactly. Maybe on Saturday. We'll see. But you can show me your thing on another day during the week if you want. I also probably need to set aside some time to actually finish New Meta Adventure when I replay that. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will end stream, and we'll return to this another